Hey guys, how's it going? Just me, Nesto2 here, with another review for you. And today we'll be taking a look at Playmates 1997 Zorro action figures. Classic Zorro, with Z slashing action. And I no longer have them in the package, so what I'm going to do is show you a picture so you can get the idea. And here he is outside of package, just waiting to be reviewed. As I mentioned, he came out in 1997. That's a long time ago. That's nearly 20 years now. And from what I can tell, he's not based on any movie or any cartoon, at least that I know of. He's just like Zorro in general. I don't think he's based on any Zorro comics. If he is, he's probably like, you know, the basic idea of Zorro, but not like anything in particular. If so, let me know, because I don't actually know. He does come with one accessory, but I do not have it, and that is his Z slashing sword. I do not have it, but I do have this replacement sword. Let's take a look at it. And where did I get this sword? This sword is actually from a Buffy the Vampire Slayer figure, or Angel TV series. This is from Wesley. You know, Wesley comes with that big cabinet with all, you know, has this sword and a few other things. But yeah, this sword goes great with this Zorro figure since I don't have the sword, because I bought this figure loose, so I don't have the original sword. But anyways, this sword probably looks better than the actual accessory he came with, so it's good. Let's take a look at the figure. And here he is. He looks good. I like him. I mean, yeah, I know he's a little bit smaller. He's an older figure, so he doesn't have all the articulation and detail. But for what he is, he's cool. Look at his face. His face looks like he's mean. Like, he does not look like your average nice Zorro like Antonio Banderas. Banderas looks pretty nice, all flirtatious. This guy looks all business. I mean, he keeps doing his shadow from his hat. So yeah, look at this guy. He's got like the mask over it. He's got the white eyes, like as if from a comic book. He's got the mustache, like he should. He's got strong cheekbones, like really strong cheekbones. Makes him look like he's a little bit older. Like, you know, maybe his late 30s or something. Still got the sideburns in there. See that? It's cool. And he's got his flesh tone is it's okay for what it is. The paint. His lips are okay, not bad. This figure doesn't have too much shade. This figure actually has no shading. You know, does have no paint detail, but he does have the painted details that he needs. You know, he's got the black all over him, which is kind of glossy, but it's okay. And he does have the boots. They're like, I don't know. Well, right here with my lighting, it looks brighter, but it's actually like a very dark brownish black, because it's not the same color as his pants. It's like kind of brownish. I'm gonna say very dark brown. Yeah. He also has these sculpted on these things. I'm not sure what they're called again. I remember my friend Gianni corrected me on the Scarecrow figure review I did. He had those too, but I forgot what they're called. Damn it. Anyways, sculpting detail is pretty good. You know, it's got all the creases, like as if he's actually wearing pants and tights. He's got the Z on his belt. It's actually red. That's kind of cool. Got the paint for the belt. You see the creases right here too. His gloves are the same color as his boots. Very dark brownish. Look at that detail. I like how, you know, this is an older figure, but he's actually got some pretty good detail for what he is. But yeah, it actually looks like he's wearing gloves. That's cool. He's actually pretty ripped. You see this guy? This guy's like a six-pack. Damn, he's pretty buff. But yeah, it does come with a cape and his hat. Hat is not removable, sadly. There are other versions of Zorro figure, but this is the one that has. This is the classic version, so he has the hat and the cape. Hat and the cape are the same color. He's even got the silver paint to go across the hat, so that's pretty cool. Does have the cape. It's like this grayish, a little bit of blue in there. It's basic. It's cool. It makes it look like he's kind of in action, the way it sticks out like that. But that's the point. That is the point. Because this figure has a gimmick. So let's get into articulation. His head can go left and right on a swivel, just fine. Cannot go up and down. swivel on the shoulder, and that's it for the arm. No waist cut, and V swivels right here. V cuts. Then go like this. And go all the way around if you want. And that's about it. He does have a ball joint on this arm though. That's part of the gimmick though. So he doesn't really have articulation anywhere else. So yeah, that shows how he's an older figure. So that kind of sucks. But yeah, the gimmick is right here. And it goes through the cape, because the cape is removable. You take that off. You see the hole right there for the gimmick. And there's the gimmick right there. I appreciate the fact that the belt's actually painted throughout. So that's cool. You see his color is actually painted too. That's nice. So yeah, the gimmick is Z slashing action. When you do this, his arm moves. That doesn't look like much, but when you do this, he's actually trying to do a Z. You see that? That's cool. And yes, he can do the same gimmick with his cape on, because right there, the space, so you can still do it. So that's cool. This hand is sculpted in a way like you can't hold anything. He's got these two fingers extended out, plus his thumb. These are kind of curved in. Not really sure what. I guess it's, when he's doing the sword slashing, he has like one hand, like he's not doing anything, like he doesn't need both hands to do it. This hand is sculpted in a way to hold the sword, which I'll put into his hand right now. But he's made of a hard plastic throughout. His hat is somewhat rubbery, but not really. The cape is rubbery, hard plastic throughout, but this hand is slightly rubbery, but not really. So it's kind of annoying to try and put this sword in his hand. Hold on a second. There he is. He's holding the sword. Somewhat annoying, but it's doable. I'm not sure how easy his actual accessory is to get in there. Maybe it has a thinner handle. But yeah, it looks cool. Look at that. It's nice. Looks pretty cool. Zorro with his sword. That's awesome. And now for the gimmick. His height is about a little over 5 inches. To get an idea, we'll bring in some figures to compare him. Here is from Hasbro, Star Wars, the Black Series 6-inch Darth Maul. And here he is next to Zorro. It's not a bad size. Zorro with this pre-posed state, he'd probably be taller than Darth Maul if he was standing up straight. And here he is from Mattel, the Batman Unlimited line. The Dark Knight Returns, Batman. Come on, he's a little cape heavy, but there he is. And here he is next to Zorro. Zorro being a lot shorter than your average 6-inch figure, so that kinda sucks. If he was in this pre-posed state, he would be probably as tall as Batman. Yeah, maybe up to his shoulder. Probably about there. Let's bring in more figures to compare him. Here is some Toy Biz, X-Men Classics, Tiger Stripe Wolverine with slashing attack action. Here he is next to Zorro. That's not a bad size. I mean, Wolverine is a short guy though, so that's kind of strange that Zorro's the same size as him. And here is, from the 2003 Ninja Turtle cartoon, Leonardo. Woohoo! And that's a good size actually, because turtles are supposed to be shorter than humans. They're supposed to be shorter than humans, not like that new stupid remake, like 8 feet tall. Screw that. Anyways, Zorro fits here with both Wolverine and Leonardo. Not sure if you put him against Cyclops, he'd probably be a little bit taller, but it works here. So my final thoughts on this figure: he's pretty cool for what he is. I mean, he could be a lot worse. From the year 97, he could be a lot worse. I mean, yeah, his articulation kind of sucks, but at least he's got the standard pose that he needs to do that sword attack, so that's kind of cool. He's got some decent detail. Yeah, size is alright. Could be better, but I like him. Looks mean. He's pretty buff. It's cool. I don't like the other versions. Oh, someone's texting me. I don't like the other versions of Zorro from this line. One has like a chain all around him, wrapped around his arms and his chest, and has like no cape. But at least that one's standing up straight. There's another one with another chain. It's kind of weird. But there's also one that comes with a horse, so that's kind of cool. But you know, his legs are permanently like that, like spread apart. The only other figure I've seen of Zorro that's a good one, that's in the 6-inch range, he's pretty pricey. He's almost ultra rare. Like, I've never seen him in person in any city, in any collectible toy store. I've only seen him on eBay, and he goes for about 80 bucks and up. So that sucks. So I like this one. He's pretty cool. Doesn't go with every collection, but he goes with most of them. I like him. It's pretty decent. This is the review he deserves. It's cool. Do I recommend him? Nah, not to everybody. But do I recommend him in general? If you're looking for a Zorro figure, I'd say yeah. Especially if you're a Zorro fan, you gotta get him. It's cool. So yeah, that was my review on the classic Zorro figure from the Playmates line. Alright you guys, thanks for watching. Fucking believable.